Hi everyone, thanks for visiting my channel, Crocheting Around My Kitchen Table. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you know when I upload a new video tutorial. This video tutorial is for the Fidget Pop Tab Butterfly Keychain by my good friend Vivian Chaw Beechinor of New York. For this project you will need any worsted weight yarn in 2 different colors. For the base of the butterfly I'm going to be using this Lavender Sparkle by I Love This Yarn. And for the antenna I'm going to be using this Red Heart Super Saver in Turqua, and both are worsted weight. You will need 2 hooks, a G hook for the crocheting and a smaller hook that will fit through the pony beads. You will need 4 pony beads. As the name suggests, you will need a pop tab. I purchased these plastic pop tabs online, but they also sell them in metal. You will also need a pair of scissors and a needle. So let's get started. Before crocheting, you will need to thread all 4 pony beads onto your yarn. Using our G hook, we're going to join the yarn to the pop tab. It doesn't matter which end you choose. I'm going to insert the hook into the opening, and I made a small loop just by bending the yarn. I'm going to grab that loop, bring it through the opening. This is your working yarn and this is the tail. I'm going to bring the tail over the working yarn so that I can anchor it in place. I'm going to just chain 1, and you've joined the yarn to the pop tab. Now we can start crocheting. I'm going to continue to crochet around the tail for the first few stitches. First we begin by chaining 3. 1, 2, 3. If this gets loose, just pull the tail slightly and it'll tighten it right back up. I'm going to slide this over so I can make room for all my stitches. We're going to make 1 double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook into the pop tab, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through the first 2 loops, yarn over through the second 2 loops. We're now going to make 2 treble crochets. I'm going to yarn over twice, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through. You now have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over through the first 2 loops, yarn over through the second 2 loops, yarn over through the last 2 loops. Once more, yarn over twice, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through the first 2 loops, yarn over through the second 2 loops, yarn over through the last 2 loops. We will now place our first pony bead. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take my G hook out. I'm going to bring up a pony bead to the left of the loop. I'm going to turn it around so that the loop now is on the left and the pony bead is on the right. Going to insert my smaller hook that fits through the pony bead, come in from the right side to grab that loop on the left side and pull the loop through the pony bead. Then I'm going to slide the pony bead onto the chain 3. I'm going to turn the piece back to the front, pick up the loop with my crochet hook, and continue to crochet. I'm going to make a picot by making a slip stitch in the front 2 loops of the last treble crochet that we made, and I do that by placing my hook in the front loop of the treble crochet and the stitch right next to it. It's like an upside down V. Going to yarn over, pull a loop through, and pull a loop through the loop on my hook. And that is our picot. Next, you will make 2 treble crochets. Yarn over twice, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through the first 2, yarn over through the second 2, yarn over through the last 2. You will now place 1 double crochet. Yarn over once, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through the first 2, yarn over through the last 2. You will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and place 1 slip stitch into the pop tab. Yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. You've now made your first wing. Beginning with the chain 3, 1, 2, 3. You will repeat the exact sequence of stitches that you made for the first wing, for the second wing, on the same side in the same opening of the pop tab. I will meet you at the end of the second wing. I have made my chain 3 and will now slip stitch into the same opening of the same side to finish off our second wing. To begin our third wing, I will go into the next opening of our pop tab and make 1 slip stitch. Beginning with our chain 3, 1, 2, 3, I will repeat all of the stitches that we made for the right side into the left side, and I will meet you at the end. I have finished making my last chain 3. Now I will slip stitch back into the same place. And then fasten off. We have finished making the wings to our butterfly. I'll just need to weave in the ends and then we can begin the body and the antenna. To make the body and the antenna, you will chain 26. I will begin with a slip knot. And chain 26. I will meet you at the end of my 26th chain. I'm here at the end of my chain 26, and I'm going to trim the yarn and just pull the loop out. To make the antenna, I'm just going to make a knot at the very end of each side of the chain, as close as possible to the ends. I like to do it twice. Make a nice looking antenna. And from here, I'm going to just tie it around the center to cover up the middle of the pop tab. even them out. And you can just tie it around there. And tie it once more. Now I'm just going to trim, leaving just a little bit of a tail there. Then I'm going to place a dab of glue at the end of the knots so they don't come undone and the tips don't get frayed. Using a thicker yarn helps keep the shape of the antenna. And you have finished your Fidget Pop Tab Butterfly Keychain. I finished placing glue that dries clear at the end of my antennae. I place a little bit under the body so there's no movement. I put my keychain here at the corner, but you can certainly place it anywhere you'd like. If you have the longer chain ones, you can certainly put that in the middle. I tried using a thinner, shinier yarn to make butterfly wings. I certainly wouldn't follow through with using the same material to make the antennae, as there's no shape to them and they're very floppy. A thicker yarn might be a better choice. For darker colors, I would definitely consider using a clear nail polish to stop the ends from fraying and the knots from coming undone, even though it has a strong scent. Glue that dries clear has a tendency to leave a residue that shows up white on the darker colors. I'd like to thank my friend Vivian Chaw Beechinor for allowing me to make a video tutorial of her Fidget Pop Tab Butterfly Keychain. Thanks again for visiting my channel, Crocheting Around My Kitchen Table. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you know when I upload a new video tutorial. Thanks again for watching.